What I am saying is common sense. You're a visitor. You're not even an American. You're a foreign national. You're here because we gave you a visa to be here temporarily, and now you're out there defending and supporting Hamas, a terrorist organization? You need to go.
I want to open, first of all, just by stating the obvious. The United States is currently engaged in an operation targeting the world's leading hostage taker, the world's leading sponsor of terrorism, the regime in Iran. And first, I think we would all take a moment both to offer our thoughts, our prayers, and our condolences, and to honor the families of those who have fallen, the 7 Americans who have lost their lives in the initial hours of this operation. Incredibly brave Americans, and you saw 6 of them dignified return over the weekend, and we all are in awe of their service, of their bravery, of their courage, and our hearts and our support extend out to their families in this very difficult moment, and the families of these incredible heroes. And heroic things are happening all the time, some of which will never make it to the headlines, but American men and women in uniform are conducting an extraordinary mission with extraordinary efficacy and efficiency and impact. The goals of this mission are clear, and it's important to continue to remind the American people of why it is that the greatest military in the history of the world is engaged in this operation. It is to destroy the ability of this regime to launch missiles, both by destroying their missiles and their launchers, destroy the factories that make these missiles, and destroy their navy. I think we are all seeing right now the threat that this clerical regime poses to the region and to the world. They are trying to hold the world hostage. They are attacking their neighbors. They are attacking neighboring countries, their energy infrastructure, their civilian population. They're attacking embassies. This is a terrorist government. This is a terroristic regime. And we are seeing them conduct terrorism using nation-state elements, using weapons like missiles and one-way attack drones. And the objective of this mission is to destroy their ability to continue to do that. And we are well on our way to achieving that objective every single day with overwhelming force, with overwhelming precision. The military, the United States military, the men and women in uniform are conducting an extraordinary operation. There are not a lot of cameras down there covering what they're doing, as opposed to some of the other images that you may see from some of the cities and capitals nearby. But I want everyone to know your military is getting the job done. And every single day, this regime in Iran has less missiles, has less launchers, their factories work less, and their navy is being eviscerated. And the world is going to be a safer and a better place when this mission is accomplished. And
The room was tense, but no one expected what was about to unfold. What started as a routine political exchange quickly turned into a fiery moment that left everyone stunned. Marco Rubio stood firm, calm at first, but clearly fed up with what he saw as disrespect and distortion. Ilhan Omar attempted to challenge the narrative, but the response she received shifted the entire tone of the room. This wasn't just another political disagreement, this was a moment that sparked debate across the nation. And as the cameras rolled, millions watched a clash of perspectives that revealed much more than words. What exactly did Rubio say that had people talking everywhere? Let's break it all down. Marco Rubio's response showed a level of clarity and composure that many believe defines strong leadership. Instead of allowing the conversation to drift into insults or distractions, he redirected the focus back to national security and the protection of American citizens. His remarks highlighted the sacrifices of the men and women in uniform and reminded everyone of the serious responsibilities that come with leadership. Rubio emphasized results, pointing to the Americans who had been brought home and the efforts being made to prevent hostage diplomacy from continuing. In a tense political moment, he remained firm, confident, and focused on what he believed truly mattered. His willingness to defend his position without hesitation demonstrated conviction and resolve. Supporters see this moment as proof that Rubio is willing to stand his ground when the stakes are high. For many watching, it was a clear reminder that strong leadership is measured not by volume or insults, but by calm strength, clarity of purpose, and the courage to speak firmly when it matters most.